Yes, my friends, I am back. But first of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you to Stuart Wood, providing me with lights. He's provided me with studio lights. Been having a lot of trouble with my studio lights and they've really been a bit poor, so I haven't been doing videos. And Stuart kindly stepped in and donated me a couple of studio lights, and that's why I'm back today. So I'd like to say a massive thank you to that gentleman, because he really is a true gentleman. So, it's been a long time, I know. I could be rusty, so hang with me, should I say, or bear with me, whichever one you want me to say. I don't really know. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing abstract water droplet photography. Over the last few months and weeks, I've been taking advantage of the 15 minutes bit of summertime we get in and just doing some insect photography and just generally enjoying myself. We really haven't had the weather this year for me to go out and about and do a lot of videos, because I work during the week, and when I come back and I get my weekends free, what happens? It pisses down and rain. Typical Britain. So today I'm going to come back and do some abstract water droplet photography that you too can do at home. Okay, you're all going to ask me, what am I going to be using and what we're going to be doing? I went to the local shop and I found a little cactus plant, and I love this little cactus plant. The hairs all over it and lovely and fine. Okay, it will get a nasty prick if you probably eat it, but they're lovely and fine and they're textured. And I love the details that come with the cactuses. So I thought this could make for a fantastic subject, and it was only 25 pence. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. And it don't take a lot of looking after. Warm weather. It's warm inside the house, don't know about outside, but it's warm in here. A bit of watering, a bit of spray now and again. We got it all really, so it's a long-term thing. And plus, when it grows, I can also, you know, as it grows, it changes. It's all going to change. But the whole idea of this is for me to spray it with water droplets. Now, I've been having a few talks and been doing a few talks, as I say, in clubs and different things, and a lot of messages. And people lately, I'm obsessed with, it's got to be pin sharp. Pin sharp is not the be all and end all to macro photography. Trust me. My sort of work is more creative. I like to be creative. That's why I do a lot of water droplet photography. That's why I'm going to be doing some abstract photography today with a water drop. There's different types of photography. If you're doing insects, then yes, of course, yeah, you want them to be virtually, you know, the eyes pin sharp and the jaw and the rest of the body. Yeah, you want them pin sharp. This means sometimes you have to stack. I prefer not to stack. That's just my opinion. So when people are asking me stacking, I'm not the best person to ask. If you want to get stacking, this is Stuart Wood. He's got a few videos on stacking, and he's, you know, he's the bee's knees when it comes to photo stacking, especially with this little Olympus camera. So today, like I said, I'm going to be spraying this with water, and we're going to get some abstracty shots. Now, of course, we're going to be using a tripod again, because as you know, I like to use my tripod, and if you realise, or 98% of my videos, I'm all sitting down on this chair. Don't need to get up there really. If you can do it sitting down, it means everybody can do the same sort of images as what I'm doing. There's another tip I'm going to share with you today. A lot of people are saying that they're using macro lenses and they're not getting close shots, and the pictures seem like them distance away. I was thinking to myself, how and why is this happening? And I watched at a club the other day, and I noticed what one gentleman was actually doing, and he was actually using autofocus. When it comes to macro lenses, you're best using manual focus. You haven't got to use autofocus. You haven't got to use manual focus. You can use autofocus. I mean, these cameras, the autofocus on these is sharp and quick, and I know I can take a picture of an insect using the autofocus. But other cameras and other lenses, they just seem not to work as good when you're using autofocus. And I'm telling everybody, this is what I'm going to try and explain today, is put your camera on manual focus, lock it up to your 1:1 magnification, lock it off, that's it, it's done. That way then, you've got to focus. And they say to me, I can't see nothing through it, I can't see nothing through it. And I say to them, that's because you're not getting close enough, you need to get closer. And the closer that people are getting, them realising, them seeing a lot more. And the pictures are actually, instead of being a tiny bit on the screen, they're actually becoming larger on the screen. So if you are using autofocus, try and swap over to manual focus. I mean, today, what I'm going to do is, once my camera is on the tripod, and it's pretty simple, once it's set on the tripod, and I'm all comfortable and happy, all I'm going to do, it's locked off to 1:1, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my subject closer in, and then when I can get it to where I want it, once it's where I want it, I take it off. I'm going to be using a 2-second timer, bang, and I'm going to get the shot, and that is the way we're going to work today. Today, I'm going to be starting off on the lowest aperture. Well, the lowest aperture for this camera is 2.8. The whole idea of this is because I don't want everything in focus. All I want is 1 or 2 or half a dozen water droplets in focus, and the rest I want it blurred. I want to see the bokeh, I want to see the highlights, I want to see, you know, the creativity. Because, yeah, it's a cactus, but it doesn't mean that we can't get creative. I'm not going to use no special lights, because I don't need to. I like the colour of the cactus, and if I want to edit them, I can just simply put them in Lightroom and just mess around with them and shape it the way I want it in Lightroom. Simple. We ain't going to be doing no more than that. We ain't going to be manipulating no pictures. We're just going to literally take the pictures from there, put them onto the computer, move the sliders around a bit, get what I want, and that's it. Might add a little, you know, you got little colour wheels and just move them around, and it gives you exactly HSL wheels, and it gives you exactly what you want. This is all we need. You don't need nothing else. That is how simple this is going to be today. I'm going to be using my little spray bottle, because as everybody knows, Lee loves his spray bottle, and it's the best way for me to put any water drops onto any subject and build it up and get what I want. So first of all, I'm just literally going to give it a spray and see how we go. Let's see if we can build some up. Just give it a good spray all the way around. Just building them up. I'm just watching the back of the screen to see what we're getting. That should do for a thing. Just gonna add a little bit more on the end of there, because I know I want a bigger drop. That's it, I got a big drop now. So what I'm after is a lot of water droplets on there, but I'm actually after a big drop. And what I'm going to be doing then is, like I says, I'm on 1:1. I ain't going to move nothing, and I'm just going to slowly move the camera in and out until I get what I want. Right, I'm going to move that up a little bit. There we go. Just position the camera to where you want, and all you want, like I says, is 1 or 2 in focus. Then we're simple. Gonna see what I'm getting. I'm got f2. I'm going to ISO 400. I can actually bring my ISO down to 200 because the ISO for this camera is nature is 200. I don't really want to, because I want to open the background up more. If I was going to use ISO 200, I'm going to have to use a longer shutter speed, and as you know, I'm not got no flashes. I'm just relying on the studio lights to get what I want. So that's saying now at the minute I'm at f 2.8, ISO 400, and I'm at a 25th of a second. Now what I've got on here is a 2-second timer, so I'm literally going to press, let it wait for the skill, press it, move your hands away. It'll take a series of 3 shots, and then I've got 3 shots, and I'm going to have a look which one I like better. That ain't too bad. I've got some nice lines coming through, but it ain't as sharp as what I wanted. So I'm going to move it back, and I've got it now. I keep forgetting to breathe in. Let me have a look. And I quite like that one. I'll drop that one on the screen. Now, it's all about, like I says, moving it around, and you can find what you want. And what you're doing is you're pulling and focusing on a, a subject, and you just move it around until you get what you want. Don't be worried because, I quite like that. If I can get this one, this will be a nice picture. So I'm going to try and get it all in focus. Like I says, I'm not going to get them all in focus, but I'm after one that's fairly in focus. So that way then that we can see and get what we want. So I'm just going to take a quick shot of that. See what happens. I like that one. I like the background on that. It's picking up the blacks here a bit. For some reason I got a bit of blue in it as well, which looks quite nice, to be honest. Quite happy. Yeah, I like that. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's say, we'll put that one straight up. Let me know what you think of that one. As I said, I'm very sorry if I'm rusty, because I ain't done it for a long time. I haven't been taking pictures. I am only human. I'm just looking round, just virtually, just turning the cactus round, moving it backwards and forwards. Oh, that looks nice. So we'll go that one there. Try it again. Now that's saying I'm too bright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to 1/50th a second now. We'll have a look at that one. Ooh. That's what I'm seeing through the camera. Yep. Very nice, very nice. Take another one for good luck, because sometimes I know that when I move, it's going to, I ain't going to get what I want. Now, what I can do is add a little bit more. Try not to get it on your lens. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the drops that I'm closer in on the cactus. So instead of getting the ones on the end like I'm trying to get, I want to try and get one in the mid, like a bit closer, deeper into the cactus. Whether it'll work, I don't know, but we can always try. Oh, well, this is sharp. Let's have a look. Now, like I said, I'm not after every droplet to be sharp. I'm after the majority of the droplets to be sharp. Let me have a look at that one. Now, that's a bit dark, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow the shutter speed down again. And I've gone to a 15th of a second. I'm still on ISO 400 and I'm still on f2.8. But I want to make it a bit more. I ain't too bad. I think I can work with that one. I'll take one more picture for good luck. Have a quick look. We can get in there. Now, if you've got extension tubes, you can, or a Rhinox, you can even get even closer and get some really, really nice alien feeling, nice out of this world feeling. But like I says, if you haven't got a Rhinox, all you got to do is just really just put extension tubes on. That's all you need to do. Let's see what I get down. And that now is going to give me an whole total different ball game. And like I said, just coming closer. I like that one. Let's see if we can get a video on this. I doubt I will. No, well, let me take a video for some reason. Right, let's take a couple more. Oh, I like that. That could be a nice one if we can get it down like that. Freeze! Oh, that's ever so nice. And that just gives us something now. I mean, to be fair, who would think a 25 pence cactus could offer us so much fun, especially with the British weather and British summer, or it might be winter where you live. So, you know, to get one of these little things is ideal to do in the house. I have got others coming up as well. I've got some sundew plants and I want to show you how I take pictures of those because those are absolutely fantastic. I know this one's been a bit of a short video, but I'm just glad to be back behind the camera. For me, it's an highlight to be here. It's an highlight to speak to you again. I will be back very shortly. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna do some videos outside, but English weather just doesn't work. I hope I'm gonna drop some pictures up now and see if you like them. But until next time, thank you very much for keeping in touch and thank you very much for watching. And please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're new. It really means a lot to me. And until next time, stay safe and happy snapping!